right now, and 911 should only be used for emergency situations, times when you really need a police or a sheriff's deputy, the fire department or an ambulance. Sometimes, though, people will call 911 when there is not an emergency, and that's what we are about today. Major Chad Chronister from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office is here today. I've listened to them. These are some funny calls, but there's a serious message here.
They are. They're extremely entertaining, but they are tying up a 911 operator. You're exactly right.
All right, well, let's start with a couple of guys who we think are just maybe, let's say, compromised. Listen.
911, what is your emergency?
Hey, no, it ain't no emergency.
I'm sorry?
Tell him. I'm going up.
Hello?
Tell him what happened, man. Tell him.
Hello, 911.
Hey, hello.
What's so funny?
Hey, no, it ain't no emergency. Look, hey, I'm trying to, me and my homeboy, me and my brother, we trying to, take it out wars, right?
Y'all trying to what?
We trying to, like, turn myself in.
Okay, first off, it's not funny. If you have an emergency, tell me what your emergency is. If you don't have an emergency, quit laughing and still tell me what's going on.
No, we trying to turn ourselves in.
Oh, you trying to turn yourself in?
Yeah, y'all come and get us.
Why didn't you go get them? Why didn't you go get them? Nobody would blame you if you had.
Well, they did get a visit from us, and we probably put a big damper on their high that they had then. But
Wow. All right, I'm going to get to that you had to go visit them in a minute, but I'm going to move on because we got a lot of these to get through. This is kids, and this is a good time to tell the kids what 911 means and when you should and shouldn't call it. Let's listen to that one.
Absolutely.
This is Gabby, and my sister Aubrey. If she doesn't be good, just come here, okay?
How old are you?
6 years old.
Oh, you're 6 years old. What is your sister doing?
She wasted all my lip balm that I got from Treasure Box from school yesterday.
Okay, is your mom or dad around?
My mom and dad. All right, bye. I need to leave, okay?
Well,
Yeah, mom and dad just got here. But this is a teachable moment here. When do you call 911? When do you not? And I know that a lip balm loss could be an emergency to a 6-year-old, but
Absolutely, it was a real emergency to her. But you're exactly right. Call when it's a real emergency, not what you believe constitutes an emergency as because you're high or because your sister wasted all your lip balm.
Okay. Next is one we're going to call the full moon. Just listen.
Hillsborough County 911, what is your emergency?
Well, I've got a situation here. I'm following a school bus, and a young man is mooning me. I would like to see somebody do something about this individual.
What are you going to do, Chad? What are you going to do?
Well, kids are going to be kids. I think people have to understand that. You know, and as entertaining as all these calls are, and believe me, I'm laughing and chuckling too. This is extremely entertaining. The downside is these dispatcher answer over 1,500 calls a day. That's a lot of calls, and the more time we have to dedicate to calls like this, that takes away from the real emergencies.
All right, we got one more we're going to play, and then we're going to talk about this. This is, I think, it sounds like to us just an accidental call. Listen.
911, what is your emergency? Hello? There's a chicken calling 911.
Now, I have called you accidentally along the way. I've called just about everybody on my phone accidentally. But this is just one of those things that you should be careful about, right?
This is a good one. People have to realize when you call 911, whether you hang up, whether it's a butt dial, misdial, we still have to make sure you're okay. We still have to check on you. So if you call from the home phone, it pops up, hey, it's easier, we can find your location. You know, with the new technology now, if you call on your cell phone, and 80% of 911 calls are made on cell phones now, we still have to use software, triangulate your signal, and try to make sure you're okay.
So what you're saying is that call, if somebody hung up after the clucking there,
Sure.
You had to send somebody out there to make certain somebody was okay, yes?
Absolutely. So imagine the resources that are spent between the 911 call operator making sure that maybe there is or there isn't an emergency, but then we have to dispatch a deputy to try to locate that cell phone to make sure that person is okay. What if he had a heart attack and the phone went off and he's laying there? So absolutely, Russell.
All right. So don't abuse the system. It's there for us when we need it, and it does a very good job, but don't mess with it, right?
Yes, sir. Have a great day, everyone.
You too. Thanks, Jay.